No,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Oh my
Daher
gosh.
relax, Daher relax, Daher
No,
relax.
bro. I listen. Let's not get it twisted, bro. Let's not get it twisted.
This dude's bugging,
I
like,
would.
chill.
I would, bro. Let's not get it twisted. I would. But that I can't see that shit. I would just in the back of my mind, I'd be like, ah, fucking short bus.
Oh, dude. Actually, you want to know something that I was actually talking about this
Terrible.
with my buddy the other day. Maybe it was like 3 weeks ago, but me and him were at a bar, and I don't remember how this conversation came up, but we both came to the same understanding that we have the same level of prejudice. If
Towards
a
what?
if a girl was like a bad chick, right, was walking home with a dude who had Down syndrome, we'd be like, "Yo, this is fucking ill. Go ahead, bro." But if a dude was walking home with a girl who had Down syndrome, we'd all be prejudiced.
Just like if a fucking male teacher hooks up with one of his students who's a girl, that's fucking weird. But if a guy is hooking up with his teacher, he's like the man. Yeah, bro, we're just so different.
I
Same
feel
same
like
shit.
Yeah,
from like
I don't
from
like
like
your
eighth
example, but
grade
you're
up,
right.
from like eighth grade up maybe, but like younger than that, it's kind of just like, oh damn, that kid got molested.
You're telling me in seventh grade you weren't like thinking about that. You were like, yo,
No,
one of my
no,
teachers.
no. I'm saying like what like the public might say. Like I feel like the public
Yeah, let's be real.
would be
If I
more
came home with
easy.
a girl with if I came home with a girl with Down syndrome and I was like, "Yo, bro, she built different," you guys would all be like, "Dawher, you're a predator." But the other way around, if a girl came back with a dude who had Down syndrome, everyone would be like, "Yo, high fives are across the table."
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe,
Yeah, no,
maybe.
it's like different, bro. Like that's the shit I'm talking about. We're just not the same. Like
Well,
it's
we
just
certainly don't get treated the same. That's for sure.
But I mean, in certain extents, you're right. In certain things, you are definitely right. We're not the same. We're we're creatures that have different needs, and I think as a young man, your needs are different than a young girl, right? Like,
yeah.
and then the other truth of it is the older you are, the more predatory you could be. But it's not the same as a woman that's older.
Yeah, yo, let me ask you a question. And this goes back to my point. And I'll ask George this first. Why is it that okay, even 1,000 years ago, you could make that example. Why is it that you're attracted to women?
Why is it that
Like why?
It's like who
Yep.
who are we talking
Like
about?
Have you seen what's in
why do you
between
look
their
at it?
legs?
Why do you look at a girl and you're like,
Yo, this man is
damn,
bugging.
bro, I would. Why do you do that?
Like what I find the most attractive to
Like
in a woman.
why don't you look at a rock and think that? Like why don't you look at a frog and think that?
The Rock is
Like
crazy.
like why? Like I'm
The
actually
Rock
wondering.
is nuts.
Like why don't you look at a fucking Amazon box and think
I
that?
mean, John, you don't know. Like, I could be looking at that Amazon box some type of way. Like, you don't know.
Little do they know
Dude,
that
yes,
that's what you're
Little do
doing
they
this
know.
whole
I'm
time.
like, yo, this Amazon box
Trump
looking
Trump's
thick as hell.
Trump's VP was fucking couches.
What now?
Oh shit.
You guys didn't hear about
Man.
this?
No, I heard about his movie. That's about it. I haven't heard
Wait,
about him
what
shit.
was
Yeah,
this person's name?
JD
Trump's
Vance.
VP, JD Vance. He was
Oh, he was doing what?
he was having relationships with couches.
Well, I
What
mean,
the
there's a
hell?
lot of kids who
Where'd
do
you hear
that.
this? Where'd you hear this?
Was he an adult? Was he a grown man doing that? Hello?
Yo,
Yo,
You guys can hear me?
yeah.
yeah, I thought one of you guys were gonna say something.
No. I was saying that I haven't heard about that. Was he like a grown man doing that, or was he like 14? Because I've heard of people doing that before when they're like middle school. It's weird,
If
but
it was 14, we could let it slide. But he was like
John's like,
in
he's
his
trying to
20s.
rub one out.
like yeah,
He was in his 20s.
you ever see Big Mouth and there's that fucking Mexican kid is
Man, I gotta
something
travel mad far
Bilzerian
for this.
and he has the pillows and he like heats up the spaghetti sauce and he puts it in a bag and he puts it around. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but I feel like ever since I've seen that, I just like I think it's more normal for like when you're 13. It's fucking weird, but I feel like it's common.
Yeah, but I mean, when you're 13, we did dog shit.
Wait,
Like,
I'm sorry. We're way off topic. What were we talking about?
I don't really remember.
originally we were talking about how you think men and women are that different to the point
Oh no,
where
George didn't answer the
women
question.
can't be.
Controlled.
What was the question?
I said, why are you not attracted? Why are you not attracted to a fucking Amazon box or a plant the same way that you're
Oh,
attracted to
right,
a girl?
right.
I actually
Okay,
want to know why.
as I was saying, don't assume that I'm not attracted to an Amazon box. All right, like the
I'm
design on those
assuming.
boxes, like a lot of money went into that for a reason.
Yo, you cut the right hole, the right size hole at the right time, in the right
The right
sunlight.
time is crazy. The right
You would have a
sunlight.
good night.
John's an exhibitionist.
No, but
He's like,
okay. So basically,
I like it outside, where everyone can see.
what I'm trying to say is even like the first whoever was the first. I don't know if it was Adam and Eve. I don't know who the fuck was here. It was Jerry and fucking Lorraine. I don't know
Jerry
who
and
the fuck it was.
Tom. John's a furry.
Oh wait, but why is it that when the people were the first ever people here, they just happened to be like, I
Oh.
I fucking like you, you fucking like me. Let's do this thing. It's because we're made for each other, and that's kind of what you guys were saying. We're not like yin and yang. I feel like when I said that
Like
before, it was like
biologically, yeah, I guess, yeah,
disagree.
Yeah, I mean,
like
yeah, you need
like
both of them to make
if
it
I
work.
like stick it in there, and I'm just, nah, I gotta stop.
George is a silly boy today. Silly.
Maybe
no,
this is like a wild
because I'm like,
George, George,
I
are
could
you
be such a
live?
clown. Yeah, I could be such a clown if like being canceled wasn't a thing.
Well, I'll say this. I think you're right. To make a human, you need Adam and Eve. But I think genetically speaking, Adam and Steve makes a lot of sense. Like, there's always going to be kids who people can't take care of, and if you
Yo,
get that,
Adam and Steve is insane.
if
Wait, you said
you have
Adam and
two
who now?
dudes that take care
He
of
said
people,
Adam and Steve. He basically said Adam and Steve is fire, bro. He's like that's like sounds better type shit.
I mean, bro, let's imagine what kind of warriors
First
we
of
could
all,
raise
yeah,
if
John,
we had
why
Adam
not?
and Steve.
What are you trying to say?
No. I'm just saying. He said it like that. That makes so much fucking sense. Like I don't know. It sounded like he said it was better.
It does. Genetically,
Wait,
it makes a lot of sense. Like, let's be real. Let's be real.
Are you saying that a couple of two men can raise a family better than a man and a woman? Are you saying
Oh my
gay
god! Look at
couples
this.
are better?
Look at
this
Are you saying gay
slow-ass
couples are
motherfucker.
better than straight couples? Oh my god, controversy.
Whoa. That's lame.
I mean,
Abdul.
a man can do a
Abdul,
woman's
get
job
the
better
rocks.
than that.
Dude, that needs to be a soundboard.
Men can do a woman's job better. That's what I'm trying to get at.
No,
but legitimately, if I'm going to be honest, if you look at it from a societal perspective, if you live in a society where you have to go to war, right, or a couple of people die, right, and like, let's say for example, the three of us were in the same tribe, and we went to war with the neighboring tribe, and I died. And then my kids had no parents left over. Right? Like if the women were like exempt from having to go to war, if we're talking about like prehistory times, I would be 1,000%. I would be 1,000% okay with two dudes raising my kid because I would just be like, all right, bro, both of you guys have the exemplary standards of raising a person to fulfill where I'm at. Like it is what it is. Because
so like, what
day,
if these guys were not trained to be nurturing, and your kid just becomes like super emotionally stunted because they're like warrior class dudes, and they're like, all right, go punch some rocks, and your kid is like, but like my feelings hurt, and they're like, I don't give a fuck, dude, go punch some rocks.
Then yeah, what? But I think that's different. I think if two dudes are touching butts, they're probably very well off on being able to have the emotional capability to train somebody to be
Are
a
you saying-
functional smart person.
Yo, you said touching butts.
Are you saying just
Yo,
because they're
I'm
gay,
sitting here
they're
listening to this
more
shit, and this is amazing.
they're
Absolutely
more
amazing
sensitive?
right now.
Am I wrong?
They're
I
more
wrong?
emotionally intelligent?
I'm not saying that they're more.
Are you saying they're
emotionally intelligent.
predisposed to that, or they're socially designed to do that? Because
Are
like
you saying that the
this is where the controversies
LGBTs?
lie.
Are you
right?
saying that LGBTs are better than regular people? Are you saying they're superior?
You know what? We're gonna get him more views if I say yes. So maybe I have to say it. But
Yo, fucking virtue signal, George, go crazy.
Go crazy, virtue signal. All right,
George,
first
George,
of all,
virtue signal.
anyone.
no, I mean let's be real.
Oh,
Most
I'm about to
gay
die.
men
Damn.
are way better at being emotionally in touch
Yes.
than most straight men. Am I lying on this?
Wait, no, I'm sorry, I was trolling.
Nah,
What
but
was
like
it?
I'm just saying though. Are you saying it's a biological thing or a social thing? Because this is
I'm not
what
saying either of those.
this is the
I'm not saying either of
controversial
those.
split here. People are like,
Yo,
No,
yo, this
I'm
this
saying
led
either.
from my point, bro.
I'm just
My
like, I don't
original
even
point
know
I was
why it
trying to
matters,
make
TBH.
about the box thing and the frog thing. So how we're
Oh
attracted to each other.
yeah,
Do you think that ends at physical? Do you think that like we were just made and all of a sudden like yeah we're only gonna have them be physically attracted to each other because they're like yin and yang and that's it? And like, do you think it ends
wait.
there? Because
Can you rephrase the question?
rephrase it like so you don't get banned.
No, like I like didn't think I understood.
All right. So basically, so I'm saying that like, why are we attracted to? I mean, okay, we'll talk about like a gay person. They're in their own lane. Like we're like I-91. They're like fucking Route 66. So I can't really speak on that.
I-91.
I'm speaking on
Hilarious.
fucking normal. I'm speaking on like not normal, but like the hetero whatever Cisco whatever the fuck. that term is.
Heteronormative.
Yeah, Cisco fucking heteronormative. Yeah, that one.
Like
I'm talking about that.
Cis,
So
a cisgender man.
Okay, that's what it's cisgender, heterosexual, fucking whatever.
Yeah. Don't worry about the jargon, bro. Like I hate when people get caught up on the jargon to like.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Why?
Okay,
So
sense
first
of
of all, we went over why are you not attracted to like fucking remote or like an Amazon box or something that's physical or like something that's living like another.
all right,
Why is
all
it
right,
not
so-
that the average person is that? And you said that it's because of like biology where you're physically attracted to that thing and it kind of like goes you just go with each other like yin and yang like back and forth. I was just saying, why do you think it ends at physical? Why is it not emotionally yin and yang we go together as well? Why do you think it just like
I think
cuts off,
emotionally.
just, like fuck that shit?
That's
They
a great
do.
question, John. That's a great question, John.
No,
That's
it's
a
not.
great question.
It's not a good question.
I think it's a great question. I think yeah.
It's not a
Tyree's
good
like, nah,
question.
fuck your question, John.
He said, "Fuck you."
No. I think there is something that like I think as human beings, for us to feel emotionally satisfied, we need connection with other human beings because we're social creatures. We get rewarded and we also get like harmed from like social things and like how our peers think about us and how we think about them and the things that happen between us and them, right? We just need that, period. Okay, that's your answer. Is that we need that. And so be it gay or straight, like having another person makes you feel you would be more likely to feel fulfilled emotionally if you had a connection to another individual regardless of your sexual orientation or gender.
I don't agree because you don't feel like that to your boys. You don't. You
Right,
just said
right,
the
but
way that you feel towards the
right,
girls,
but
not
I
the way
feel
you
like that
towards
toward
the
my
boys.
girls. What I'm saying, I like get that from somebody, and the person that I get that from happens to be a girl. And like if you're gay, the person you get that from happens to be a guy, but you still need that. That's why I'm saying that's why that's the like cause behind it, is that we are rewarded biologically for having strong connections with people, even like romantic connections with people. And like the reason that I believe that is because we do better in numbers. And so if we're rewarded by getting together with people, we're more likely to form greater numbers and make survival easier.
And I only disagree with that for one thing, because I see the direction that's kind of going where it's less of like a hard wiring thing. It's more of like just like the external of how you feel. But
I think it's
think about this.
no. I think it is a hardwiring thing.
I think that gay people are hardwired different because no matter
That sounds great.
I know gay people. I think they're hard. That's not. Let's get it straight here. That's
No,
not
no,
saying a bad
I
thing about
know
that.
what you mean, John. I'm just saying, like,
So what I'm saying is there's so many gay people that no matter how hard they try, they can't be attracted
dude.
to a fucking woman. Like no matter how hard they try, or if they're lesbian, a fucking man.
well, yeah,
And so
yeah,
that's where I
because
think
they're
that the
gay,
hard
right? Because they're gay.
because I think that their brain is wired differently, not in a bad way. It's just different. So when people,
I know
people
what
say
you
the
mean,
word
John. I'm just saying,
no,
like,
I'm
regardless, they like need to find that connection because they're a human being, and
so
human
what
beings
I'm
need
saying is
connection.
that they're the exact same thing of why are you not attracted to a box, except their box just happens to have a wiener, bro. Like that's all I'm saying. It's like that's the only difference. That's literally the only difference. But it's the same shit, different day. I think that they like their brains are hardwired different, so they're yin and yang with each other. And then as a straight person, you're yin and yang with like a
I'm not
fucking girl.
anywhere close.
I don't know. Yo, are you guys kind of seeing what I'm saying, or is it still
No,
like
no,
sounding insane?
I know.
I definitely
It doesn't
what
make
you're
any
I
saying.
sense to
see the
me.
vision here. I see the vision. The
Wait,
vision is very strong.
wait, Dara, what'd you say? What Dara saying?
I'm sorry, it don't make sense to me.
You said it though. Okay, I got. You can't fucking You can lead a horse to water.
You can't eat a horse to water, he said. Dara is refusing to drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, bro. Yo, I'm that fucking Jamestown guy. You gotta drink the Kool-Aid. I'm the tyrant.
Facts.
No,
Actually, I'm reading this book. It's called Dune Heretics, and it's right
Good book.
after it's right after the one about the tyrant, Leto Atreides the second, and they refer to him often as the tyrant. So, just wanted to give you that
Yo.
useless information there that you didn't need.
Can we talk about how much of a masterpiece Dune 2 was? Can we talk about how from the I don't know if you guys agree, but I went and
I'm
saw
gonna
it 3
sound
times.
like a real basic bitch right now, but I
didn't like it.
holy shit. I don't think it was that good because I read the book and it wasn't as good as the book.
it wasn't as good as the book.
I told you I was gonna sound like a real basic bitch, bro.
That's what everybody says when they read the book.
That's what everybody
George's
says.
like,
That's
I know
why.
how to read.
Harry Potter,
I warned you. You were forewarned.
I read all the fucking Harry Potter books in 2nd grade, 3rd grade. I read them again when I was in like 6th grade.
Scorpion is gonna keep killing me.
And bro, like it's always the books are better because
oh my god.
Because your brain creates what's best for what you think is the best. So it's obviously that the books are going to be better.
Dude, the Scorpion won't leave me alone. Fuck, I gotta run. I saved too close to it. Sorry, Scorpion. Sorry. Oh, there's another
tough.
dog.
It's tough to make a fucking book be worse than a movie because the book you're making your own movie in your head, and it's the best movie you ever made.
Oh no. Oh, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm sorry, I'll leave. I'm not strong enough yet. I get it. Stop trying to kill me. No. I'm dead.
Are you playing what's it called?
Playing Fallout.
Helldivers?
Oh my god, there's another one?
Yo, that show was amazing.
Fallout.
That show was so good, bro.
The show?
Yeah, it was really like I was not expecting much because it's like a fucking Amazon Prime original show, but it was very, very good.
Oh my god.
Are you gonna try and shoot me? Can you save me? Kill the Scorpion. Kill the Scorpion. Kill the Scorpion.
Oh damn, dude! I had the worst hiccups.
Where'd it go?
I was gonna tell Dirt to unmute.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
I mean,
right.
sorry. Say your last. Dude, I had the worst bout of hiccups. Say what you said again.
Shoot
Uh,
it, dude.
Fallout is a really good show, even though it should suck because
Attack him.
Amazon
Oh my god.
Prime, they're evil. Amazon's evil, and they made it.
Yes. Yeah, get him. Get him. Yeah, get him. Get him. Let's go. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't hear what you said,
Gotta try
not
to kill me.
John, but those same words that George just said. Yeah, get him, get him, get him. It's exactly what I would say if I was trying to get my wife pregnant. I'd be like, yeah, sperm, get him, get him.
Oh my god. Yo, what is going on, bro?
Fuck, yo, I want to say so much shit right now, but I feel like I shouldn't say it on live. I feel like it's just not smart to say it on live.
No, figure it out.
There's so much shit that I feel like
Figure it out.
Fuck no.
Don't
You
get
know how to say it.
canceled, bro.
Once we get
that's
off live,
annoying.
I'll
That's
say it.
annoying. This is why I'm a freedom of speech absolutist, man. Like,
you're good at this.
Nah, I was just gonna
You're good
say
at
like
you,
what?
You know about John. You know
Yo, you're
you're
cutting
very
out.
good at
Cutting out,
not saying the things to get us canceled. Say
Oh yeah. Like, yo, do you think that?
not
nah,
John
this
is very good at
it's cutting out.
hello?
yo,
I can't
your
hear him.
connection is
You guys
poop.
there?
Fuck, he's going on a really good point right now. I know.
Nah, his connection
No.
is trash.
I was trying to
Yo.
hear what you were saying. Go ahead and finish what you were saying. Just I mean
Oh yeah. So no,
Just
I
don't
was
make-
saying okay.
wild, like use the not H type.
Oh yeah. Yo, so remember how you know our conversation before? When you were talking about how you don't think like it was actually 6 million. Remember when you were saying that? Like I was gonna go off that and say,
I never said that.
no, I'm fucking with you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Are you being a dick?
He did not. I just want to let the internet know that he did not say that. I made that up.
Being an asshole.
So remember when you said you don't think that
No,
the chambers were actually real?
Say what you want to say. Just figure.
Oh, John.
Yeah, we're talking about Harry Potter. We're talking about
The
Harry
Chamber
Potter.
of Secrets. The Chamber of Secrets.
The Chamber of Secrets. Oh yeah. Remember, yo, George. Remember you said that you thought it was a real secret. What was happening in there? That was a real Chamber of Secrets.
That's actually fucking hilarious. That was the real Chamber of Secrets. Oh god. Nah, dude. Like I said, I'm a freedom
he
of
was
speech
not
absolutist, man. I'm like, we can't live in a world where like people have to.
He was 100% on crashing.
No. He's like, I'm crashing beyond crashing. But nah, we can't. Oh,
I'm fucking Mario Kart out here crashing.
We can't live in a world where people are not allowed to speak their mind. And also, for what it's worth, if somebody wants to say something disparaging, racist, offensive, like, I don't want them to keep that shit to themselves. I want to know. Like I don't want the racist to be able to hide. Like say it, please, so I know that you're racist. I'm not trying to.
So
like,
on that point, I just want to know that technically I'm considered Jewish. So, like half my family is Jewish. So
like
what? Well, on that point, because how
like is your mom Jewish?
I'm not. I just want to say I'm not an.
Is your mom Jewish? Is your mom Jewish?
Yeah,
like
she's
like
Jewish.
her people sail from Israel. Oh my god, dude!
I guess it's
Jerusalem.
it's an ethno religion, right? So you can be an ethnicity and have the religion at the same time. So
Yeah, I
it
guess
can be
that's
like
the jargon.
that's the
Honestly,
jargon,
bro,
yeah.
as like somebody who like studies social sciences, I'm so sick of the jargon, because
Isn't
I
it
feel
annoying,
like
bro?
it's
So
super annoying,
fucking
especially when it's like done in a disingenuous way, where it's like the whole politically correct thing, where like if you cannot use the proper jargon, then you are like a bad person. Like I'm never gonna disparage somebody for like not that this is much of a way that this happens anymore, but like let's say somebody was like, oh, like that kid is like a colored kid, which like is like a thing that's coming back in like verbiage by a normal American verbiage again. But like if somebody didn't like refer to me as black and they refer to me as colored, like I'm not gonna
yo,
disparage them. But like if they're
same.
like, yo, you're a fucking nigger, like those are different things. You feel me? Like those are different things. Like
Oh
I
my
would
god.
disparage that, but I'm not
Fucking
like
what the
like
hell are.
as far as like the politically correct, like are you using the correct jargon? Like that's what tells me where your heart is kind of notion. Nah, man, I never buy into that nonsense.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anybody could hate me if they want to. I'm never calling somebody a POC. I'm never calling somebody a person of color. I'm just not doing that. Sorry, not gonna happen.
The so like the whole
Not doing
like
that shit.
the whole idea behind that term is to like discuss um uh like the people, or speak directly to the people that are impacted negatively so by white supremacy, like such that everyone who's not deemed white can then be a person of color. And so like to speak to that group, we create this jargon, but like this term, right? But like again, it's not necessary. If you don't want to call someone that, fucking don't. Like it doesn't matter, bro. Like it's really not that deep. Like it doesn't matter.
You're black, white, you're Indian, you're Hispanic, you're
Sure,
that.
sure, sure. They're all
And
made up
you know what's
anyway. They're all
crazy?
made up
You know what?
anyway. It's all
What's
fucking
so
nonsense.
crazy? You know what's so crazy is forcing people to say person of color. It kind of demonizes any other term in a way. Like you have to
Oh
say this
yeah.
thing. It kind of makes
John,
saying somebody's
not
black. Like,
not John's
fucking-
letting that white side out.
what?
Not John's letting that white side out.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying it demonizes like saying like anything different. Like it makes saying somebody's black like a bad thing. It makes saying somebody's Hispanic like a bad thing. Like forcing somebody to say one certain term, it kind of makes like why tell somebody
Yeah,
why
like
can't you
if you're
say the other
saying,
stuff?
well, I don't think anyone is yet like demanding that people only refer to other like
I've heard that.
non-white races
I know
as
it's just I've heard that,
a
bro.
person of color. Yeah, well, then those people are like goofy extremists. Like they're not serious people, bro. Like if this is the hill you're dying on, you're not a serious person. Like I can't. And this is what pisses me off about like the virtue signally like cultural war folks. Like there are certain things like there are certain cultural happenings that are worth us raising flags about, in that they signal larger issues that are like creating serious harm to people, right? Like for example, if the government like made it hard for a certain like group to, I don't know, be able to like live freely in America in a social way, we should like talk about that, all that stuff, right? But like by referring to somebody as, this is like a social thing, but referring to somebody as like a POC or as opposed to black, like that's not creating any harm on like any massive level. And so if you're like taking up arms, going up on social media, like grabbing like picket fences, writing signs about that shit, like you're goofy. I can't take you seriously. Like, and it's not to say like it's not to say that like, oh yeah, you don't have a point, but like, okay, bro, like priorities, dog. Like you had people getting shot because some cop with a gun who sees black people as dangerous or doesn't value their lives the same way is just gonna shoot them. Like, or this guy's just crazy and like has a murder boner, and no matter who it is, they're gonna shoot them. Why are you like that? Seems like something that's way more harmful, and maybe it's just the fact that like the way the harm happens is so absolute. But like I think I can make a fair argument that like we should be more concerned about something like that than like if I say black or a person of color. And so that's a long way of saying that's why those topics being pushed into the mainstream piss me off, because they distract from important shit that actually impacts people's lives. It's like, oh, are you using the right fucking terms? Fuck off, bro. It's your fucking right terms.
It's just people trying to make themselves seem smarter than they actually are.
Trying to make themselves seem smarter, trying to make themselves feel good while they're the same ones who are like allowing all these things to happen because they're in like positions of power and privilege and they have money, but they don't like use their power and privilege to like change anything in any like systemic way, maintaining the status quo. And they're like, oh yeah, they just hate POs in your person of color. I'm like, yo, jump in the lake, bro.
Yo, you really want to crash out tonight? Are you guys ready? You actually like let me know if you want me to stop.
John, do you, bro? Like I said, I'm a freedom of speech. I might lose my job because of this, but hey.
I fuck, I don't want that, bro. Nah, I feel bad. Now you're making me feel bad, bro. I don't want you to fucking. All right. Anyways, all right. So, what do you guys think about Malcolm X? Do you think he was a positive with like the things he said and the views he had, or do you think he was like a negative on society when he was alive? Oh, he left.
Like,
oh shit. He's
what?
like, fuck. Yo, Durr left. Right when I said that.
Did he?
He's like, fuck this shit. I'm not gonna talk about fucking Malcolm X.
Nah, he probably like lagged out.
Mm-hmm. Nah, it's definitely what it is. But I want to hear what you got to say. What? Because so one of his quotes, and let me know what you think about this.
Okay.
He said that this is crazy, by the way. He said that the white liberal is worse than the white conservative because the white conservative is honest about their true feelings. The white liberal hides it behind virtue signaling and a bunch of extra BS.
Yeah. I know the quote you're talking about. I know the quote you're talking about. So I'll address the two things you brought up in order. Firstly, was Malcolm X like a net negative or a net positive to society? I don't want to frame it that way because I feel like it doesn't do the issue justice. I think that him popularizing and bringing into the mainstream conversation ideas of what it means to be free in this country, like the plight of black people in this country, and like steps they can take to alleviate those things. I feel like bringing that into the mainstream conversation, 100% a net positive. 100% a positive. Okay, all right.
Yo, are you guys cool with adding more people?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm down, bro.
Right.
As long as they're like you, bro.
They're not. This guy looks zesty as fuck.
Bring him in. More the merrier. Let's do it.
And then, while you guys are talking.
So real quick, and then so one of the reasons why I said net negative and net positive is because I know his viewpoints. I know he did a lot of positive things for society, but he was against like interracial and like integration of whites.
He was
white people and black people.
And
so that's kind of where my net negative, net
yeah,
positive.
right. Well, see, like that's the thing, because then then we like just kind of paint everything with a broad stroke, and I feel like that doesn't make sense because he was like, because he had a bunch of varying views, right? But like, here's the point. I also don't like this idea of like these like romanticized notions of people that we have or expectations of people. Like, yo, people are messy, bro. Like, people are inconsistent. People are contradictory. They're imperfect. Like this whole idea, like people often say, like, oh well, like, yeah, MLK was MLK, but did you know he like cheated on his wife and slept with white women and blah blah blah? And I'm like, yeah, like, but first of all, you should never be looking at somebody as some sort of like moral deity. Like that's insane to me. Like, think in a more consider things more critically, please. Right? Like, what are we saying? We love to deify people because we want these simple single stories, bro. Like, because we don't want to have to think hard, and in a complex way about like what is happening, and like we can't accept that things can be contradictory, and like someone can say, hey, like, I'm a Christian and America shouldn't be racist, and like, oh yeah, those things are obviously morally good, right? Oh, but he cheated, that's morally bad. Those two things can't live in the same space. Like, of course they can, bro. He's a fucking person. Like, relax. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Yeah, so in terms of Malcolm X, him saying that blacks and whites shouldn't live together, and like interracial marriages should not be okay. He's obviously wrong about that. Like, I obviously disagree. And there are other things that he says that I disagree with, and other things that I agree with, and that can be a thing. Like, there doesn't have to be this conversation of like Malcolm X good, Malcolm X bad. Like, and John, I'm not saying this to you. I'm just saying, like, in the way this conversation is framed, it's just so frustrating to me, bro. Because I'm like, it takes all of the interest out of it. Like, why are we even talking about this if we're not going to give it the justice it deserves?
And you know what you were talking about, how like you shouldn't deify people. You know what I think it is? I just thinking about this now. I think what impact, if you have a really big impact on the world in some way, people expect you to have that impact in like every part of your life. Like, just because fucking Martin Luther King did so much for the civil rights movement doesn't mean that he couldn't be like kind of a shitty person in other avenues. Just like somebody exactly on the opposite spectrum, like somebody who is really shitty, like, I'm not gonna lie, yo, even though fucking like
there are probably murderers who are great fathers. Like what do you
maybe Osama was like really good with animals or some shit. We don't know. Like, maybe he was like, but he did all the fuck shit. So it's like, just because you do one big thing, good or bad, doesn't mean like that's how you are with like your entire rest of your like fucking, your life. I see exactly what you're saying. It's stupid. Dude, I think it's a subconscious thing though that people do, is they paint a picture of somebody in their mind, and they think that, well, honestly, perception is reality for people. It's like whatever people perceive you as is what they kind of they don't think you're like a 360-degree human. They think that you're just this fucking one thing and that's it.
But like, sadly, like, people, I feel like, I mean, I can't say it's necessarily just these days, but people want to, it feels like to me, identify in these very clear-cut, simple ways. Like, I'm either this or I'm that. And I think a lot of it has to do with the frames that we have in place. Like, politically, for one, you're either a Democrat or you're a Republican. Like, you cannot be more complex than that as a human being, bro. Like, you're either fucking red or you're fucking blue, all right? Like, those are the only options.
Or you're a bad person.
Or you're a bad person, right? Like so like, so much of how we categorize things.
Can you guys hear me?
Now we can.
I couldn't hear you.
So much of how we categorize things is so simple, which is where I think jargon can be useful, but only for that reason. Only as to better explain something in a specific context where that clarity is necessary. Outside of that, to just be like throwing it out there and like shitting on people if they're not using it or using it right is like, it's just fucking classist and really like gets on my, like, grinds my gears like no other, bro. Like,
grinds my gears. I do it, yo. I love that shit, bro.
Grinds my gears.
I was just about to say that shit. Yeah, I know. I 100% agree, bro. I'm sorry, Dirk. Go ahead. I'm sorry, my bad. I know you got something to say.
No, I had nothing to say. I think I've been offline for like 15 minutes
Bro,
or like
I'm
10
always
minutes.
like almost
I've been talking
dying.
and I don't think
I'm
anyone can
almost
hear me.
almost dying.
I
It's
gotta
so
Can you
say,
guys hear
annoying.
me?
whoever
Now
just
we can,
joined with the
yeah.
fucking whoever just joined with the fucking Trisha Paytas like fucking bunny ears as their profile picture is a legend. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was laughing at that shit in my head. I was like, yo, that's actually so funny.
Can you guys
Is
hear
that
me?
yeah, I
Yeah,
can hear
bro.
you, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I think I lost
Oh,
internet for a little
oh, oh,
bit.
Jesus Christ. Oh no. Bro, it's mad dangerous around here. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like,
You
this
know
is
what's
not a
crazy?
mission I'm supposed to be
I
doing.
think out of all three of us, until now, I think that Durst had the best Wi-Fi, which is surprising as
Oh, dude,
where he fucking lives, bro.
Honestly,
I
bro,
lost
like,
it for a little bit, but I'm trying to find some people on TikTok live to join our combo. I think it'd be nice to have other people
Yo, that's
and get
wait,
actually a
wait,
good
their
idea.
wait. Who's coming? What?
No one's coming yet. I'm just messaging people who are on live right now. See if they can join our Discord.
Oh, word.
Now we could actually threaten them to their face now.
We can threaten them to
Yo,
their
that's
face.
fucking sick. Instead of like them
What does
hiding
that
behind a
sound,
fucking
bro?
comment section. Yo, I'm excited. I'm gonna crash out.
Yo, I put Fallout on hard, and I haven't played it in like 10 years, and I'm actually like shitting my pants. And I put the sound like super high on like everything, so I can hear like everything super clearly, and just like oh. Nope. Those are scents. Nope. We
Wait,
cannot
how many
fight
people are
scents.
watching right now on TikTok?
So actually we got the highest consistent number on TikTok ever. We had like 6 people for like 20 minutes there. Right now we only have 3. I'm also not engaging with the chat too much because I'm trying to be in the conversation and I keep dying. I can't do like so many things at once, bro. Like that's honestly a skill as a streamer. Like I can't play the game, not die, talk to you guys about like in-depth things and the chat. Like
Yo, you need
I
some fucking
cannot do all
Adderall
those.
for that shit.
I do, bro. Keep dying.
No, this is definitely the most you've been engaged, or one of the most out of all the times. Because I mean, I do feel like the chat is a distraction, but it's also like it's like a necessity in the same way.
It's a
Like it's really
necessity for like what we're doing
double
here.
edged sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
But then again,
yeah.
you want to have an entertaining conversation, and to
Well,
have an entertaining conversation, you have to like fucking be engaged.
no one
It's
is
like
really
double edged sword.
engaging in the chat. Like, and what I would do to help that is like I like be like, "Yo, Eric, what's up? Money, what's up?" Like, you know, like to try and
Yeah,
like
you're
say like
fucking
hi to
good.
get people to talk. But
Hey,
I'm also like,
hey
"Yo,
guys,
this ain't your first time
Yeah.
like watching a stream. Like, say what up if you want to, bro. But I'm not gonna impress nobody into."
yeah,
Oh, yo,
can you guys
mosquitoes.
can
I
you
get
guys be can you guys be quiet for like 2 minutes? I'm sorry, I don't usually ask you this, but
Yeah, sure.
yeah, bro.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to get other people to. I'm trying to get other people to join our live.
Yeah, we'll shut the fuck up.
Give me 1 second.
Yo, it's wicked scary. Yo, they're still chasing me, dog.
Oh wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
You guys can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Fuck, dude. Oh my god.
No, not you guys. I think I might have just joined a live.
Oh no, the bear again. I thought, oh no.
Hey, you guys that are on live, can you guys hear me?
Daria, where are you, dude?
Bro, I feel like he's in a different world right now.
I'm getting people on our live.
But you're not though. You're like talking to yourself.
Yeah, but that's because I'm talking to you and them. I'm on Discord on one part, and then
Nah.
them on TikTok Live.
Bro,
Trying to,
I
like,
see the
control
vision.
them.
I actually see the vision, bro. No, I feel like he could take it, so I like troll him too. Like I feel like he's cool like that.
Nah, he is 100%.
He's not a bitch. I could tell him that. Like he can take shit. Pause. Pause.
All right, I left the live. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, bro.
No, I can't hear you.
All right.
I'm playing. I can hear you.
Oh, dude, I recently, I guess I got this request to join a live, and I think they were hearing me talk as you guys were talking.
Was this
Yeah, I
live
heard
on
myself
TikTok?
talk. I heard my shit.
Yeah.
Whose live was it?
Dude, I don't know. I just looked for the lowest number of people, and then just tried to message them. And
Oh,
send them
I see what you're
this kind
saying.
of
Like, just like random heads.
Yeah. I look for people who look kind of zesty, where the conversation will be good.
Oh
see.
yeah, yo, that would be great. Oh my god, bring a fucking LGBTQ person.
Oh, when you say it like that, when you say it like that, it
the
sounds
same
really
time that I was trying
bad.
to talk to you guys.
Wait, what?
I think it was.
Isn't that what it is?
getting off.
LGBs, right?
Nah, there's just layers, dude. Oh
Bro,
god.
all right. I don't know if I sent this to George. I didn't send this to the group chat that we have. But some dude was reacting to a comment and it was like, "Do you support LGBTQ?" And he's mad serious. He's like, "Yeah, I support little gay bitches that queef."
Yeah.
LGBTQ, little gay bitches that queef. He really thought that's what LGBTQ stood for.
Oh my god. Yo, so what's the IA then in the plus? Did you have an explanation for that one? Didn't they add numbers or letters to it? Isn't it
I
longer?
mean, they can add as many letters as they want. I have no idea what's going on there.
I wonder 20 years from now how long that shit's gonna be. I wonder if it's like gonna be like pi.
Dude.
Like no, I'm just wondering like like pi like 3.21 whatever 85978
You're so off. It's 3.14. You fucking idiot.
Yo, I wonder if in like 15 years it's gonna be like that. Like it's gonna be like 30 different letters. That would be insane to remember.
Yeah, like 3.14159.
Yeah,
That's the
825
equation for pi.
756. Yep.
Are you saying there's just gonna be more? Yo, honestly, that's like a big fear in some conservative circles. They're like, I gotta stop this shit now, or else this is gonna become more genders, and I gotta like find more things to say. Like,
so
and they're not trying to do that.
It's LGBTQIA plus.
Right? Yeah. Good job, John.
Bro, that's fucking long as shit. That is so fucking long.
Yeah, I don't know
wonder,
if like so many people outside of like a purely academic setting or to make a point is like really just like throwing that out there in like casual conversation. Like oh, like how you doing? Oh, I was just hanging out with my LGBTQIA plus friend like that. That's like, yo,
but
you spitting bars at me, bro.
Like that.
No, bro. I mean, let's be real. All you have to say is, "Yeah, I was just hanging out with one of the gay homies."
Make you say the LGBs.
I'm just hanging out with one of the gay homies.
The LGBs. Yeah, no.
Well,
no,
what does LGBs mean?
Well, it's like part of it, like the first like couple letters. No, I mean, it's just fun. It's fun to talk about like how much it has gotten longer. Because I know it didn't used to be like that, but at the end of the day, you won't ever
terminology changes.
You won't ever catch me calling someone that. Like it's just like too much work. I'm that lazy.
I'd just be like, yeah, that's one of my gay friends, one of my bi friends, one of my trans friends.
Right.
Yeah.
You're not gonna say the whole thing.
That's what like most people do, though. I think that's what most people do.
Ooh, but anyways,
filling out the alphabet.
I think I got disconnected for a little bit, so I missed a decent chunk of this conversation.
We were talking about Malcolm X, and okay, so I'll fill you in. So basically,
how do we get to Malcolm X?
Because we were
Malcolm
talking
X,
about
that's crazy.
We were talking about the about how like the verbiage of black and white and like you have to say POC, and then that made me think about how like George went into a point of how like people kind of virtue signal and they like kind of do bullshit to, like mental gymnastics, verbal gymnastics around the words, and you like have to say it a certain way. And then for some reason that made me think of like Malcolm X's quote, and I wanted to see what George thought. He said that the white liberal is worse than the white conservative because the white liberal is more dishonest about their racism than the white
Yeah, this is the
conservative.
only time I might actually agree with George.
I didn't. No, I didn't say I agree with it. I just wanted to see what he thought about it.
Yeah, I think all of his semantics. Like,
And
there's
then
no.
I wanted to see if he thought that it was and you too. I wanted to see if he thought that Malcolm X was a net negative or net positive for society, along with what you guys thought about that quote.
Ooh, I guess that's tough. I wouldn't say that he's a net negative. He. I don't think society deems him as somebody who's a net positive because he's more violent than MLK. Like it's hard to put him in a light where like America, modern day America, would view him as a martyr, like somebody who died for their cause.
Wait.
If we really think about it, that is who he is.
You said modern day
He's a
America
martyr.
wouldn't. Okay, all right, word. Yo, Manny,
I
drop a
said
follow,
martyr.
bro. Yeah.
Like-
Yo, Manny and two, drop a follow. Manny two, drop a follow, yo. All right, continue. Modern day America
I think
would not
MLK
see
was
him as a martyr.
Nah, because it's easy to glorify MLK because he advocated for nonviolence, but if you're a modern day American, there's no way that you can't appreciate George Washington the same way that you can't appreciate MLK. They both did the same thing, just for different reasons.
Nah, bro, I have no idea what you're talking about. But
He said, "Fuck all that shit."
Yeah, I don't know
You think
what
I'm
you're talking
wrong?
about. I don't even know what you think. I don't even know what you're saying.
Oh my god, he said, "Fuck all that."
Am I wildly incorrect?
George is
Nah.
insane.
I don't think you're wildly incorrect. I don't know what you're talking about. Like what?
I thought we were talking about Malcolm X.
Right, but like, what about him? Like,
Dude, he died for a cause that he believed,
yeah,
put his life on the line,
okay.
and
So
Like,
did
how did
push
George
towards
Washington get in
civil
this?
rights.
I think that's where he lost me.
Oh.
Like,
What I'm saying is there's no way that you could have respect for somebody like George Washington and then not have respect for somebody like Malcolm X. They're both
okay,
very similar in that
okay, I
sense.
see what you're saying.
Where
Okay.
they both put their life on the line. Like, if you really are like, yo, founding fathers XYZ, all right, cool, good argument. I get where you're coming from. Malcolm X is the same person. This man put his life on the line to be a martyr. I mean, he didn't choose to be a martyr, but he
Yeah, I
wasn't
think-
non-violent the way that MLK was.
I think
And-
James. Yeah,
And he was somebody who put a cause on their shoulders and carried that weight. The difference between the two of them is one of them unfortunately was assassinated, but they're both similar in that sense where they chose to be a martyr for the people that they identified with. Like, you can't be pro George Washington and not agree with MLK. You know,
So do you respect that he died for what he believed in?
bro, I would never do that. Yeah, of course I respect that.
So would you say that the Big H didn't do that?
Oh no, John.
Yeah, there we go. Here we go. Not Don.
No.
I'm
It's good that he refers
I'm
to it
making
that way
a
because
comment on his point.
not you can't immediately know what he's talking about unless you're really on. So
No, what I'm trying to say
I
is
think
this-
for Nazis, I think if you're a Nazi, the Big H is a martyr because that like terms are literally semantics,
but,
right?
I mean,
Like we can
don't
throw
have to call
terms.
him that. We can call him the Big N.
The Big N.
We don't have to get you. We don't have to get you banned again.
I'm strictly saying it just to make a point of like do you respect Malcolm X for solely that he died fighting a cause that he believed in? Because there's a lot of fucked up shit that has happened over the years of people
I
dying
see the
because
I see
they
the
believe it.
point. I see the point you're
Like,
making.
come
Yeah,
on.
I don't think
Like,
that's a
fucking
I don't think
Good,
that's a
good
point.
retort, John. Good retort.
No, I don't. I mean, yes, that's a good argument. I'm not gonna lie, but it's not equivalent. Like one person's advocating for a G side, and then the other
Yeah,
person is
but like,
advocating for the rights
but
of
like, but
people
like, but
who are
like, right?
forced to be
Like,
here.
there are, and I'm not saying
They're
there
not the
were
same.
good people on both
They're
sides.
not
No,
the
no, no,
same.
listen. They are not the same. But if we're talking about purely a perspective argument in terms of like how individuals in both camps might see it, like removed from like a sort of general morality that we might apply to things. Like if I'm a Nazi, then I would certainly consider Hitler a martyr.
A big end.
Sure, I would consider
Young Dolph.
Young Dolph.
We can just make don't think we're talking about a rapper, bro.
Oh,
Dude, this guy is the funniest person we've ever put on a live. A young Dolph.
And it's spelled Y-U-N-G. Young Dolph.
Oh my god. I don't even know what I was saying anymore.
No, those aren't the same. Those aren't the
No,
same.
but here's the thing. It's all perspective because
It is all
if
perspective.
you're like a 911 bomber from that day, you believe that if you do this, you're gonna get 1,000. You believe that you're gonna get 1,000 virgins in heaven. So it's all about. So they believe that they're doing the right thing, just like young Dolph believed that he was doing the right thing as well.
Dude,
From
John's
his point of
spitting
view,
bars,
he
bro.
believed that doing this is right for the world. I actually am because it's all a matter of belief.
Yeah, but
So it's like
they're coming from two different
And here
places.
lies
One of them wants to
the
oppress
human
people.
condition.
The other one wants to like uplift their people. It's not the same.
Well, no, because Malcolm X wanted to keep black and white people separated.
Yeah, but
I think one could
you don't have
argue that black people could be elevated but still separate. Which
Yeah, but also
goes
you have to
against
put
the Supreme
perspective.
Court decision that says separate is equal.
different sides of
But-
the bus. Is that what you're saying?
You have to put in
Nah.
perspective where they're coming from.
I'm a
right? Like,
segregationist.
That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing right now that you're saying.
I'm a
Different sides
segregationist.
of-
You got me.
yeah,
No,
that's exactly
and
what
it's
John
true.
is. Not John is a segregationist at this point.
Facts. Not playing. No, that was crazy, George. Elevated but separate sounds like just different sides of the bus. That's what I hear.
No, that's absolutely
Wait,
what I
can you-
said. But
Can you explain?
I think
can you actually explain
it's
that?
not unreasonable
That's
to
what it
say that is not something that is impossible to bring to fruition. I just think in the context of 1960 America and every other time before that, yeah, there was no way that was going to happen because like the people with the power are white and racist. So if the other group is separate but still has no access to power, it's necessarily gonna not be equal. But if like both groups had equal power and wanted to be separate, well then like I mean that's what countries are, right? Like what? So yeah, that's the only point I was making. Not a point that needs to be made, but if we're just like talking ideas.
So like different water fountains. What you're saying? Yo, I'm such a fucking troll.
Run away, dude. Yo, all of Fallout is just me running away from monsters trying to kill me.
Yo, fucking, we got to get on Diablo at some point, bro. Oh my God, no.
I'll play some Diablo.
Is the new one better? Have you played 4 yet?
If that's the most recent one, then yeah.
You know what's crazy is I'm so nostalgic that because when we were in, I think it was one of your boys' rooms, We were like, we went in there. We were playing Diablo 3. I went and bought Diablo 3. It was like fucking like $5. And I was like, yo, the graphics on these actually are ass, but the nostalgia is real. Like, actually, it's so much fun.
Can I loot this?
I'm
Oh,
sorry,
come on.
Dirt. What were you saying? Because you were saying some shit, and then we cut you off.
Oh, he's
His
not
connection.
even.
Damn, bro, he's having that George connection tonight.
Bro.
Wait, sorry, what'd you guys say?
John
Hello?
asked you a question.
Can you guys hear me?
No, I was saying I've been trying to let you like say your point, but it's just not working out.
No, go ahead. Sorry, say again.
No, I thought you were in the middle. I thought you were in the middle of saying some shit, and we interrupted you. My bad. If we did.
Can you guys
That's
hear me?
too. Yeah, Star, we can hear you.
Yo.
No, sorry, John. What'd you say?
This is actually Inception. John, what'd you say?
No, I was waiting for you to talk, George.
Nah, Dar was asking you a question, bro. You said,
Oh no,
John,
I
what
was
you say?
I was just wondering about your point before. That's what I was wondering.
Oh
I feel
my
like
god, dude.
this is just as entertaining as every other conversation. I'm not gonna lie.
Facts. I'm just trying to like discover campus law office. Okay. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like I keep almost getting killed. Jesus Christ. I need stuff. I need stems. I need.
All right, random. I don't know what you guys were talking about before I fell off, but I think it would be good for us to start messaging. I mean, we have very entertaining conversations, but I think it'd be very good to message other people and see if they want to join our lives and hear the wild shit that not John
No,
says.
All right, daughter,
please,
that can be
please
your
have some
job.
random person in here, please. And whoever you invited before with the Trisha Paytas fucking like background, I thought that was gonna be a good conversation, but they left. What do you think?
Who
We
joined?
got three. Yo, money in. Join,
Yeah,
bro.
money and it's funny. Yo, seems to be sweatshirts. What up, dog? This is a actual follower. Seems to be sweatshirts. No, this guy actually follows the page. He's been here before. How we doing? See, yo, sweatshirts. Now that you're like actually following, and you've come here and again, it's time to start engaging in the chat, my friend. It's time to start engaging in that good old chat there. Hello, ho, ho, we got him. Hey, hook, line, and sinker. We got him, boys.
Oh, dude, what happened to that dude? What's his name?
Logie?
It's like Logie.
Yeah, Logie. Yeah, Logie is like 13 years old and probably is like asleep because it's 2 a.m.
All right, let's not bring up Logie anymore.
Why not?
He's 13.
Well, yeah, we can't control what these kids do, bro. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna bring them up, but like, the thing says 18 and plus. Like, if the kid wants to come on here, what dorm did you live in freshman year of college? Yo, is this someone Yo, John, this might be someone that went to Springfield College. Was in Gulick. Yeah, is this you, John? Yo, John.
Yo,
I think this is John. That's so funny. Dude,
wait, what happened?
the fact that you go quiet is just so sus. You're a clown for that.
Wait, what happened, bro? What happened?
Nada. Absolutely nothing, John. Absolutely nothing. That's so funny. John has a burner account. All right. I need to do a mission. I
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Yeah, my fault, G. I need a. It has no defense though, bro. It has any. Three, 1, 1, 5, 2. But yeah, money and like, what kind of name is that? Like what is money? Dude, honestly, I shouldn't be talking. My name is Spice God Dizzy. See, but that's a tough name. Come on, what's money and
It's all like Slice God Glizzy.
Relax.
Relax.
Yeah, I can't like find somewhere to buy a gun in this game, so I'm just gonna be like being a trapeze artist.
Yo, who's T.O.?
I have no idea. T.O.'s been here for a minute, bro. T.O.'s probably like my manager, like just getting dirt on me. Nah, I'm playing.
Yo, seems to be. Wait, seems to be Sweatshirts just asked how many genders are there.
John, we know you're seems to be Sweatshirt, John.
We should. Yo, you think we should answer that one?
I mean, I think there's. I mean,
They are a follower, after all.
We should ask PC Slice of Life.
PC Slice of Life.
And then we should ask Crash Out Slice of Life.
There is no like separation between the two. Like, I'm a multifaceted individual with complex viewpoints. Okay.
Shut the fuck up. You have one answer. You're multifaceted. Shut the fuck up.
He's fucking weaving around that shit like GTA 6, bro.
Nah. There are as many genders as people want, dude. That's my answer.
So,
straight up.
100?
If there are people identifying as 101 things, then there are 101 genders, bro. If they feel that in good faith, then it's 100. You can create a gender if you want, bro. Like you can just do that. That's the thing you can do. You're a human being.
So are there decimals as well? Like, if you want to be like half of a gender, is that possible? Do you think?
Well, I think like you're like talking more sexual orientation with the LGBTQIA thing, which is where I think you're going with this. But like as far as gender goes, yeah, you can make up a gender, bro.
So do you guys want to make up a gender? We could all be that gender from here on out.
Yo, my gender is about that money. That's all I'm thinking about.
What's the name?
Should we like have our own gender?
People might interpret this as like we're making fun of people who identify as like not on the gender binary, but I'm being dead ass when I say this.
I'm just saying like honestly, dead ass. You remember that episode of Family Guy when Peter was like, I want to secede from the United States, so I'm gonna make my own, like I'm gonna make my backyard and my house, I'm gonna call it Pretoria, and we're our own state in our own country. We could kind of do that, but with like genders. We can make our own, like just us three, and have our own gender.
Like all right, but like, what does this gender entail for us? Like, so we have to like figure out what a gender is, and so we gotta find some like jargon and scientific journals and all that. But like, assuming that a gender is something you have to like act out and genuinely believe, we like fail that first test because we don't actually believe it. Unless
and
we
real quick, let me ask you a question. So how far does the gendering go? Like, we're talking about like identifying as something, right? We're talking about like you identify as something. So if you want to identify as a different skin color, is that how far it goes? Or you said you're allowed to be whatever gender you want and identify as whatever you want. Are you allowed to identify as a different skin color or a different weight?
Bro, TikTok is so soft, bro. I keep getting sensitive content warning. Like, I'm not like, of course,
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
yeah. That's the whole point. Is we're talking about sensitive content, bro. Stop fucking warning me. Like, what are we doing, dog? It's just pissed me off.
Yo, what's up,
What?
bro?
Okay, so
How you
so
doing?
in all fairness, I'm not mocking it. I actually here's what I think. Right, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I just think
Oh,
where do we draw the
hey
line?
man,
Because
sorry
because
to do this at the same time, but I'm live on Discord with a couple of other people. Would you be open to hopping on and chatting about our social commentary?
okay, so yo George,
Yeah, you were saying.
can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right,
Would
so I'm just
would the
saying I
rest
don't
of
think
you
there's anything
all
wrong with
that
it,
are in the chat be
but
interested
where
in
does the
listening
line
to
end? So like,
what we're
let's say
saying? I mean, we're just doing social commentary. We're talking about some of the stuff that's
Wait,
going on,
wait.
and
I can't hear you over. Yo, Daher, mute yourself when you're talking to them, bro. Damn,
you want to
like,
mute, bro?
yeah, like, mute yourself here, dog. Damn.
All right, yo.
Sorry, what'd you
So
say?
yeah, so like I said, nothing, I don't think there's anything like wrong with it inherently, but where do we draw the line? Because if you keep
wait,
With
can you
ad
guys
how
hear
nauseum
me
many
it,
again?
genders
it's
we
gonna
can
get
make?
to the
Yes, but
point.
we don't want to hear you if you're talking to them. So mute yourself if you're
Yeah,
talking to them.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. You guys could hear me while I was doing that?
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, my bad. Um,
Nah, so it's like let's say that you want to create a new one where you can identify as different races and different
Mm,
like skin colors, and then you think
mm.
because you're a different skin color, you can then say the N word because you
Yeah, well,
identify it,
that's not
you
like a
truly
gender
believe
though.
it.
Like a gender, like a gender isn't just like I can't just be like, all right, my gender is that I'm black. Like the fuck, like that doesn't make any sense. Like.
Well, they say gender is a social construct, so they said your gender could
Right,
be
but
anything you want.
there are
That's
different
the argument.
social constructs. Like social constructs also exist in different subcategories. The subcategory that a gender fits into is not the same as a race. So if somebody was like, my gender is that I'm black, they're a fucking idiot. Like I don't they have a fundamental misunderstanding of these concepts, which is fine, but like this is what I mean by people need to be able to let go of beliefs when they are introduced to um credible arguments that are contrary to the beliefs that they hold. Like if you believe something
Yeah.
and it's just not lining up, and like you don't need to be stubborn about that and like make it like your personality and be all like, oh, I can't be wrong. Just like, all right, bro, like just making sense what you're saying, so I'm gonna let it go. Like there's no losing face in that. Like stand like people act like they've never heard of stand corrected, bro. Like anyway,
Yeah.
Daher, were you able to get somebody?
Because you don't.
I got kicked out of a lot of lives. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo. Yo, but no, but you know
I
how
mean, I'm back now. I gave up.
you know how many people that
Word.
I've seen in like interviews online and they're like, what is a gender? And like, okay, what is like, you know how people are like, what's a woman, what's a man, what's a
Yeah.
gender? And they say a gender is
Whatever
whatever
you
you want it to
identify.
be. That's always their definition is a gender is whatever you want it to be. It's just there's no definition to it, there's no construct to it.
I
Yeah, but
That
it's a
think
that's
social construct.
I think that's
It's a social
oversimplifying
construct.
it, and I feel like the reason people say that is because they feel as though the people asking that question are doing so in bad faith, and so they just want like a quick like got you like, oh, you threw something at me that wasn't really serious, so I'm gonna throw something at you that's not really serious. But like as far as what a gender
yeah.
is, I can't give you like a verbatim definition. Yo, this bear's gonna kill me. But I can try and construct one, and I would say it's a combination of like social identity, um, that is at this intersection of sexuality, um, um, social presentation, and yeah. I think like that's the gist of it. I think it's really like sexuality and social presentation. Um,
Yeah,
I
I mean,
think
you're not wrong,
I
bro.
think I
Your
think
gender,
that's like it's a
your
mix
gender
of
should
those
be.
two. It's a mix of those two things. Like that's what encapsulates a gender in my view, and like it could be more varied
Yeah.
than that, but that's how I understand it.
In my perspective, there's two things in that. Number one is you have the sex that you're born with, right? Like, I can't ever get breast cancer because I don't have breasts. But that is what it is, right? Like, somebody who's trans isn't going to get a trans man isn't going to get testicular cancer. It is what it
When
is.
I say
Right? Like,
sexual
just
orientation,
facts.
I'm not talking about
But
like the sex. Like sexual orientation is different than the sex that somebody's born with, right? Like I'm not talking about like
yeah, no,
one's
right. So you're
genitalia.
not. Yeah, let me finish. You have the binary in which you're born with. You're either a male or a female. That's how you're born. That's the
That's
fallacy you have to
not
be like.
that's
I'm not gonna be able to. Let me finish. Let me cook.
okay.
Let
Okay,
me cook.
sure.
Let me get.
Let him fucking cook, bro.
You have
My
your
bad.
sexual orientation. I'm sorry. You have your sexual given birth, right? Like you're gonna be a male or a female, and then there's like less than 1% that's in between, whatever. But then there's your gender expression. Your gender expression is how you want society to view who you are and how you present yourself. Both those things should be respected regardless. Like, if you tell me you have um, female parts, but you identify as a male, I want to be respectful. So I'll treat you with respect and give you that. Um, those pronouns and that gender expression. Vice versa is the same. If you're born with male parts and you feel like you're a woman, then treat them with that same respect. Um, that's how I feel about it, at least. I don't know if you guys covered that already. I've been cutting in and out.
I mean, yeah, I think regardless of how somebody chooses to present socially, you should treat them with respect. Like if they're not harming anyone, then you have no reason to believe that their character is such that they do not deserve respect, which is like a high bar, right? Like somebody would have to be doing something crazy for me to be like, all right, your character is so
Yeah,
bad, I'm not gonna respect you. Yo, what the
as long as they're not hitting people with remakes to Ignition, I'll treat them with respect.
Yo, what does that even mean?
You know exactly what it means.
I
Like, as long
actually
as they're
have
not
like
like
Hello,
go for it, George.
Robert.
Yo, who's Robert?
Robert Kelly. Robert Kelly. That's your
Robert Kelly. Robert
long
Kelly.
lost cousin, George.
Why is that my? Nah, bro, chill with that.
Well, think about. I don't want my fault. I'm being fed. Robert Kelly.
Dude, there's not a single good live that we would ever have without Not John. This guy is absolutely hilarious.
I don't know if we've. Oh yeah, I guess we've had a live without John, but it's only been like two.
Yo, we got to do an IRL at one point. Oh my god, like an IRL stream. We go on
Yo,
Discord. Oh, that
that
shit would hit, bro.
yeah, that'd be nice. We
IRL
can
south of
easily
the
do that.
border. Let's do it.
Bro, I don't know. We could go to Mexico and go
IRL
visit this
south of the
motherfucker,
border.
or we can go to Boston. Or we can go to fucking Vermont and go visit you. Slice.
I'm yo, John's just doxing me. John's like, everyone's gonna
Sorry,
know
it's so fucking
what your
funny, bro.
name is. Everyone's
Oh
gonna
my
know
God.
where you live. Next he's gonna say my like social security, bro.
Never,
587
never tell,
35, I
never
came
tell
up with
Not
this.
John where you're from, dude. This dude gave everyone's government away in 2 seconds. He was like, "Yo, it'd be great if we were in 1985 Mass Ave. That'd be dope."
Yo, that's the problem. I'm not used to be on this live shit, bro. I'm so used to being in like group chats with friends and shit. This live shit's a different breed, bro.
the
You
different
have to like
breed, bro.
censor yourself so much.
Yo,
Actually,
Not
crazy.
John. Can I ask you something?
You can ask me anything you want, bro.
Oh well, don't give me that pass. But the question that I had was, Are you interested in being a full-time content creator?
Did
Am
you
I
say
interested in being
continent
what?
creator?
Content creator.
I
I'm
definitely said
interested
continent creator,
in
but
helping my boy,
oh,
get to where he has to go, and along the way, maybe we'll blow up, maybe we don't, but we're having a really good time.
Yeah, but let's say this: is this something that you would be interested in pursuing? If we had some sort of monocle of
monocle.
success, like let's say that like 1 month happened and three of us had a conversation that accumulated to like 500 or like $1,000, nothing that any of us could live off of. Would that be something that you'd be like, actually, I see something in this, and
Yeah,
I would want to
of
pursue it?
course, of course, because I would do it for free. So the fact that I do it, I do it now for free because I genuinely enjoy doing it. Like I enjoy hopping on calls and talking about all the fuck shit we talk about, and maybe
I
maybe
feel
at
like
some
we
point we
can
don't
give
agree,
him more
so I
credit
can.
than like fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like sometimes
No, the fuck
No.
is like, we talk about things you're not supposed to talk about. We talk about like taboo
Nah, I'm just
stuff. Like
playing.
you're not supposed to really talk about like yeah. Honestly, it just goes to show how pussy our society is.
Yeah, I
Like nobody
think
wants to say anything. Everybody wants to be so fucking politically correct, and it pisses me off.
Yeah, but I mean, I think
I
it's a
want the
very
real spiel, bro. I don't want to be lied to.
I think
I
there's
think it's a
something
very
to be
normal thing to
said.
be worried
I think
about.
there's
Like
something to be
you
said.
can't be a full-time employee. Oh, sorry, Slice. I think we were all talking over each other. Go ahead.
I said I think there's something to be said about like again using certain terms to disparage groups, especially groups that have been and are marginalized, and the society just makes it harder for them to exist like the dominant group. I think there's something to be said about like, all right, we shouldn't say things that would like enforce ideas that would make people like feel like want to like attack these people or assault them or suggest that they're bad people. We shouldn't do that. But can I discuss the phenomenon that is taking place? Of course. What if I discuss the phenomenon without like using like the right terms? Of course, like that's all fair game.
I want to build off of what you were just saying. I think it's disingenuous to have that point of view because you can't be as honest as you want to be being online and being somebody who's employed by a company. Like, I can't work for a Fortune 500 company and also just say whatever I want. Like, I mean, I'm a black dude. I like dropping the hard R. You know what I mean? Like, it's funny to me. But you can't have a job and be like, I want to drop the hard R, or
Nah, bro. I like drop it like
say what I really feel.
strategically because I'm like I don't think this term.
Yeah, but why? Why does it
drop
have to be
hard R.
strategically?
This is why I drop it.
Strategically.
This is well, because the difference.
That like a fucking
The
atomic bomb.
difference is, yes, I 100% agree with you. Like, why does it have to be strategically, right? Why can't I frivolously do it? Listen. If I want to treat this like topic phenomenon with the proper weight it deserves, as to acknowledge like the like big things in history, the really harmful, impactful things in history, like if I want to treat that thing with the respect it deserves, I should use like language to do so, I guess. And the reason I think it's okay to drop the hard R in certain situations is because there's this like, and like, I'm not saying this is right. This is like a personal view, and like maybe it's kind of like cynical, but I'm like, yo, if I'm talking about what somebody is gonna say, and that thing is bad, and I want to speak about that thing. Like, let's say like Donald Trump went on like Fox News and like called someone the hard R, and I was reporting on that. I wouldn't say he like used the N word. I would say the word, cause I want everyone to understand how like egregious this thing is. Like
The impact of what happened.
yes, like I want you to feel uncomfortable about it. Like saying Donald Trump said the N, and like I just picked Trump because he was the first thing that came to my head. Like it could be anyone. Like you could say like
Yeah, but I think it's different. I mean, me and you are black. Like,
well,
we're
this
not
is what I'm
just
saying,
white.
and so and so
We come
when I
from
say
where the black people come from.
when I say I use the N word
I'm not black
strategically,
too.
when I
Fuck you
say when I say I use the N word strategically, I say the hard R when I'm referring to people using it in a disparaging, racist way. That's when I use the hard R, because I want people to realize that when like this is talked about in this manner, it is this uncomfortable, and you should feel it every time. That's what I mean by strategically.
I have a question for you.
Oh
man.
no! Wait,
Yes.
real quick.
You
So,
feel like
Oh, like I did
it's,
this. I did this in a
You want them to feel like a belt.
pretty much. I want them to feel the belt, bro. We were in a meeting at my school, at my college,
Beating
like
kids with a belt.
nah.
not John. Also, when he's done, you should go ahead. You have a point, George. Go ahead and what you have to say.
Nah, that was all I was gonna say.
Nah. Senior year of college,
Go ahead.
right?
What you have to say. Not Joe or not John is going to talk after, and then I'll say something afterwards.
Okay, sure. So senior year of college, we had this like big meeting on Zoom, like it was a bunch of faculty members and like a bunch of students and admin and blah blah. And then when we were talking about like what the school could do to make things like basically less racist, and to sum it all up, all that happened was like students expressed examples of how they think the school has been racist, or instances of racism that has happened to them, and the faculty that is like 99.999% white was just super defensive the whole time, which was really disappointing for me, because I'm like, damn, like you guys, you know, like the whole like prevailing wisdom out there is like, yo, all these kids are turning liberal because they're going to these like liberal colleges, and these like professors are brainwashing them and blah blah. I'm like, bro, all these professors were getting super defensive. Like, here is a setting where they created to give students a platform to like air their grievances, and as quote unquote intellectuals, they're just getting defensive as fuck, instead of like treating this platform the way one should be engaging with it in their shoes, which was really disappointing to me. And so I hit them with the hard R when I told a story about how somebody about like how when I saw some white girl throw a hard R right next to me, like right there. She wasn't throwing it at me, but she was throwing it as different as another black person, and she was right next to me. And I actually like hooked up with her that night, but like that was before she did the hard R, which was crazy.
Yeah, we decided to through that one.
But
I mean, if she's bad, I might let it slide.
But when I said it, I didn't say she said the N word. No, I used the hard R, and that is an example of how I think it can be employed strategically, because like all these people were being defensive and like trying to act like racism is not really a thing that is in their field and blah blah blah. I'm like, nah, this is cap.
I think that's something different. I think using it in the moment. I mean, somebody who's can't tan shouldn't be able to use it. That's my perspective. If the sun hurts you, don't be saying it.
All right, that hurts trying to be funny.
Don't use my government, bro. Don't use my government. You know what to call me.
Sorry. Wait. No.
Um,
What do we call
Wait,
you?
do you guys think that the only acceptable setting to use that word is in Xbox Live group chats?
That's sure the
I think-
prevailing wisdom amongst 12 to 26-year-old white males.
I think if
Attack me,
you're reading a
hate
quote,
me,
it's
like
different.
what the fuck?
Cancel
I think
this
if
man.
Cancel me, please.
If
I'm
you're
begging for
quoting
it.
somebody, it's something different. Like you could be as pale as a vampire's butthole and want to quote
That's a
somebody.
wild
I think that's
metaphor.
one
That's
thing.
that's a wild comparison.
It's a good one though. All right, let's be real. It's a good metaphor. As pale
It-
as a vampire's butthole.
It is a good
That's a good
comparison.
metaphor.
It's a good comparison, but I'm like, why'd you have to make it a butthole?
You made an image. That's what
You
happened.
made an
You
image,
created an image in our heads.
and it was of a
I think
taint.
if you're quoting somebody, I don't
Yo,
think
I'm sorry.
as bad.
I pictured a fucking vampire like spreading his ass cheeks like that. That created a weird image.
But
Go ahead.
to
Continue.
the meat and potatoes of what I'm
John,
trying to say.
why his and not her ass cheeks?
Because I've never seen a female vampire. What the fuck? Have you? Do they even exist? Like, have you ever seen a fucking Count Dracula's wife, who's also a vampire? I don't fucking. I've never seen that shit.
Dracula's wife.
You know what? That might need to be the next talking point. Why aren't there female vampires? Some sexist bullshit.
Like, are
No, but-
women able to suck blood? Because I mean, is it just sucking dick? Is that it?
Yeah,
Oh
that's
no!
something else.
Oh jeez! All right. We are.
Cancel.
We're really going for it, fellas. We're really going for
A
it.
question for you guys: if you found out that you're hooking up with a chick, but the only reason why she likes giving BJ's is because of she's a vampire and all the blood is rushing to a specific area, are y'all still calling her over?
Wait.
She's giving you the
Are you
best
saying-
dome.
Are you saying wait, stop. Are you saying there's a vampire, right? It's a female vampire, and she really likes giving head, but the reason she really likes giving head is because she wants to suck the blood from your Johnson?
Yes.
That's wild. Nah,
But
man.
imagine she's great at it.
John, you like Johnson? You like Johnson?
Great at it.
Yo, you know there was a girl who actually did that. She
Whoa, what?
What?
not to me. No, yo, listen before you guys go crazy. Not to me. She bit her husband's dick off. It was all in the news like back in the 70s. He was abusing
that's
her.
Horrible.
It's
Damn.
famous because they made a Lifetime movie about it. It was like actually insane. He was abusing her, and then all of a sudden she went to go give him head, and she chopped that shit off with her teeth.
Damn. Honestly,
I
that's
forgot her
some
name.
like
Wow.
that's like Mortal Kombat level revenge. Like she was not playing with mans, bro. That's crazy.
Oh, Lorena
Hey.
Bobbitt. That was her name, Lorena Bobbitt.
Don't invite that on yourself, I guess. I don't know.
He was like beating the shit out of her and shit, and all of a sudden she was just like, "Wow!"
All of a
That
sudden
shit just
she
came
said,
off like a
"Wow."
fucking sausage.
Like as he was abusing her, as he was hitting her with the belt, she like lunged at his man's and bit it off like a rabid
She
dog.
She goes, "For my
See,
next
see.
trick, I will make your
Well,
penis
not for my
disappear."
next
And then
trick.
all of a sudden she goes, "Kablam!" And that shit was just in her hand, bro.
Oh
Not
my god. Dude, that's good stuff.
I'm sorry, we were talking about vampires being
What's crazy is
sexist
like
and all
I
that
feel
shit.
like
yeah, I've never seen a female vampire in my life. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I mean, I feel like the Underworld movies, I really like those. I think that was a female vampire. So,
I haven't
Nope.
seen that one.
That was,
Dawn's just an
Oh,
uncultured
that was
swine.
either Resident Evil or Blade.
I read Twilight.
I mean, there are
mean,
also
way
female
back,
vampires
bro.
in Blade, and there are also female vampires in Twilight.
You know that? You know in Twilight that dude was a fucking pedophile.
Who?
That Jacob guy.
Oh,
The
because he was
PDF
so
file.
much older than her.
No, there was a scene in the book, bro. The books were actually insane. I was like in second grade reading Twilight, and I was like, bro, this is
Yo, somebody didn't get
he
that book
put an
away from
impression
Nance.
so he was like 30, like 25,
Mm.
30 years old, and apparently he was like a wolf, and so he put an impression on like a fucking 10-year-old, and they had like a very like indescriptive scene of him like fucking the shit out of like a 10-year-old, bro,
Whoa,
in
whoa,
that
whoa,
book.
whoa, 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 whoa! This is the first time hearing this. Whoa,
Look it up, bro. Look it up. Nah,
You're telling me.
he impressed on her.
Nah. Okay, so you're telling me he like put a visual image in her mind of him doing that to her when she was 10?
Yo, telling you, look it up, bro. It might not be 10 and 30, but it was like 12 and like fucking like 20, 28, 20. It was some like really big difference in age. And I didn't actually realize it in the book until I got older. And then I saw people talking about the book. And then I remembered reading this fucking like 600, 700 page book. And I was like, yo.
All right, well, that's crazy. Yeah, that's wow. This is the first time hearing that. Yeah, that's definitely pedophilia. Like, I guess you could argue that vampires age slower, but he's certainly not a child. Yeah, that's tough. Tough. Yeah, like that's a good stream. We like died a ton in Fallout. Yo, can you guys hear me? Damn, son. Yo, John, you're muted. Dar is not in here anymore. So it goes. Alright, chat. Yo, two, drop a follow, two.
Hello?
Yo, what's up? Yo, two, drop a follow,
All right.
bro.
So what I was saying was I just looked it up and it says what I was saying was I just looked it up and it says why did